Welcome back, everybody.
Yep, welcome back.
We're recording again today, son. It's not our usual time or usual day. We got life is happening, so
Yeah.
we had to make some changes, but here we are for your entertainment.
Yep.
Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe. We got the Patreon. It's
Got
in the
some merch
description.
out there.
Some merch. Y'all just go click on it and look at it. Give us some feedback.
Yes, sir. Everything. Go look at all of them because there's a lot going on out there, and we want y'all to be a part of it.
If anybody's out there that can design a cool T-shirt, hit us up and we'll.
Yeah, we've had a few people reach out to us and
Yeah.
say, "Hey, we can X, Y, and Z," and then they never do anything.
Yeah.
You, you know what I'm
We're
talking
not very
about.
good designers, but
Yeah, we're not.
we're working on it.
Yeah, so that whole thing, designing stuff. I mean, we could probably design a shirt that we think is cool or
Yeah.
whatever, but
Yeah.
then, the other 70% of America is like, that looks like crap.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, it's just plain stuff right
I
now.
know, yeah.
It is what it is.
I mean, I love our logo,
Yeah, I like it too.
so just seeing it on a shirt is good enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not the way everybody feels about it,
Nah,
though, I
it
guess. Yeah. Anyway, on to the episode, baby.
Yeah.
This one's gonna get deep.
Yeah, I know it. I'm excited about it.
Are you?
No.
Yeah. I mean, this one can make you or break you kind of situation.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
It's a, how you. It's like we were talking about Jordan B. Peterson, how
Yeah,
he
yeah.
can express himself.
I know he can.
I mean, we're not that dude.
No, we're not.
We're nowhere near as smart as Jordan B. Peterson, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm no. He's engineer of daggum psychology
Yeah.
or something. I mean,
Yeah, he's smart. He's super
yeah.
smart.
And I've been watching him ever since you told
Have
me
you?
about him. Yeah, I've watched several things that he's done, several podcasts that he's went on, and dude's a genius. I mean,
Yeah,
it's all there is to it. And he can express himself,
Perfectly.
yes, to where you understand it.
Yeah.
I understand it.
Yeah.
Whoever's podcast he's on understands it,
Yep.
and still makes the point that he's trying to make.
Yeah.
Which, the dude is actually like very Christian.
Yeah.
And somehow makes, says says his ideas
Yeah.
without completely pissing everybody off.
Yeah, I know it.
I don't understand how he does that
Yeah, I know.
because
Yeah, some people do get mad at him, but
well, yeah, some people get upset, and I mean, I'm hoping not, but we're probably going to upset somebody today.
yeah,
We
which is
could.
fine. Which
We could
people can
upset
believe
some-
what they want.
Yeah, and that's the thing that we actually want to talk about
Yeah.
It's
I think as
like-
long as we know who we are,
as a human being.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. You're right. And it's a lot of what we want to talk about. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't want to piss anybody off.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm not here to piss anybody off.
No.
I just want to. We're actually trying to bring everybody together here.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yes.
So, if you're black, white, green, yellow, orange, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We can all get along.
Yes.
I feel like we can.
We can. I think most people do, honestly.
And that's a huge statement that you just said. Now, not everybody's going to understand that probably, but if people would just turn off the news
Exactly.
for about 3 months,
The world would change. Dude.
just don't look at it, dude.
The world would change.
Because honestly, I mean, if whenever there's an election going on or whatever, I start watching the news.
Yeah.
I start trying to figure out, who to vote for because I want to make an educated vote. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do want to make an educated vote. I don't want to just go out there and vote for whoever because there's a lot that goes into that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
who's in charge changes the landscape for real. You know what I'm saying?
It does, yeah.
And now, like voting for the president, I want to make the right decision, okay? Every time I want to make the right decision, but voting for the president has very rarely
Change anything?
changed my life a whole great deal.
Yeah, they really don't.
And I mean, it does. Like my 401ks suffered sometimes or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And some of that's COVID, some of it's just, bad economics or whatever,
Yeah.
economics. But I just, it doesn't change my life.
Yeah.
And if I'm not sitting there constantly watching the news, getting information from one side or the other. I mean, I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. If you watch that channel, they're going to lead you to that narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
So if we could just get everybody off the daggum news.
I know it.
I mean, really,
Really,
man.
I know,
It's so crazy because
they have their agenda, really.
They do. Every one of them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not talking about
Fox News, CNN,
Fox News or CNN.
They all got their own thing.
They're doing their own thing, and for us, I mean, I feel like every person with a 5 level of common sense can see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And most people that we deal with on a day-to-day basis has that.
Yeah, they do.
They do. Most people that we deal with on a day-to-day basis right here in our city, our town, can tell that, okay, this news company is trying to push this.
Mm-hmm.
This news company is trying to push this.
Oh, yeah.
And they're trying to shove it down our throat. But I go over here and talk to my next door neighbor or whatever. Heck, we get along just fine.
Exactly.
Yeah. My next door neighbor don't vote the same way I do. She's not the same color as I am.
Yeah.
And I've been to her house to help her install cable. I've given her rides to work, and she's been over at my house and felt comfortable enough to knock on my door. We're not best friends or nothing, but we're neighbors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense for the whole country to have all these fights.
I know it.
Because of what they seen on the news.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I feel about it anyway.
Yeah, I feel the same way, dude. I mean, I've never experienced that hate anywhere with any color of person whatsoever.
Right. Yeah.
I never have. I mean,
no, me either. Like if I run into a black dude or a brown dude or whatever.
Yeah, I don't.
Is that what you mean? Like
yeah.
Out and about in our everyday life, it's not like I'm experiencing that.
No, never.
I don't feel like that. Now, I'm not black.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not brown. So I can't speak on what they feel like.
Yeah.
But just as a human, heck fire. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like we're walking around hating each other. If I don't know you, I don't hate you.
I know exactly.
I got one of my best friends does not vote the same way I do. He is absolutely my best friend.
Yeah.
Like I could call him right now, right this second, and I know that he would show up here doing whatever I needed if I was to reach out to him.
Yeah.
And we don't usually vote the same way. We have voted the same way before.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, we're not.
Yeah.
But I mean, why would I hate this dude?
Yeah, yeah. There's no reason.
He is here for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'll do whatever I need him to do. Why would I hate him?
Yeah. It makes no sense.
Why can't everybody be that way, dude?
I don't have an answer for that, but I mean, people think that they're right, and some people have to know they're right. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Some people have to argue the fact that they're right.
Yeah. I don't. Like, I don't.
Oh, well, and okay, so let's just go with politically because it's the fire that's in this country right now, especially.
Yeah.
Politically, just because let's say you and I voted differently in the last local government election. Okay,
Yeah.
it's no big deal. It's gonna that election could change our lives more than the presidential election.
Yeah.
But let's say you and I voted differently. Whenever I was growing up, we would have never talked about how I voted or how you voted.
Yeah.
Whenever I was coming up, we didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
You know why? Because the news wasn't on 24/7, getting you to express how you feel about X, Y, and Z on social media.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay if you feel like you need to express how you feel about it. I'm okay with that. But if I don't like it, I'm not a keyboard warrior. I'm not going to sit down and go, "Oh,
Yeah. No.
And some people are. Some people are going to blow up about that stuff.
I know it.
And then you have this, and then all of a sudden you have this animosity towards, the Republicans or the Democrats or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just all based off of a news channel and social media. It's not anybody that you see face to face.
No, it's not.
It's not. It never is. I've got people that are in my life that does not vote the same way as me, don't believe the same thing as I do religiously.
Mm-hmm.
And those people are there for me. They're nice people. They're friendly. Why am I gonna be like, dude, I hate you, dude?
I know. And what tears me up sometimes is, freedom, right?
Yeah, let's talk about
This
it.
is America, right?
Sure, it's America. We're free.
But like, I don't understand why some people get tore up when somebody believes differently. In that aspect, like they'll push freedom.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But but does that make sense?
yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
With the idea of freedom.
With the idea of freedom, yeah.
What the idea of freedom is, there's people that will get pissed off at one another based on the idea of what freedom is.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be that way. I mean,
they died. The people who fought for our freedom died for that person's freedom.
the same.
Whatever they believe is exactly the same way as mine is.
They died for that freedom as well.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
if you want to go kneel on the NFL sideline, I don't give a crap, dude. It don't bother me.
No.
I don't. That's your freedom.
Yeah, I don't have to agree with it.
100% you can do that if you want to, and I'm not going to judge you. This is your life. You can do what you want to.
Yeah,
I'm not even mad at you. I don't care.
And honestly, so kneeling if you're an NFL football player and you kneel on the sideline, I may not agree with that.
Yeah.
But you're not changing my life.
No, you're not. No.
You didn't hurt
affects
me
0%,
none.
0%.
You didn't hurt me none.
Yeah.
I didn't,
Yep.
I didn't even have to work an extra day or nothing.
No,
You know what I'm saying, bro? I don't care.
I know, yeah.
If you have different religious belief than me, that's what freedom is. We don't have to believe the same thing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if we don't believe the same thing, that's okay. But if you start treating me like shit, then that's when we're gonna have a problem.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm not out here to try to turn anybody into believing what I believe.
No.
I believe what I believe. You're probably not going to change my mind,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to change yours.
Yep.
We don't have to, though. We don't have to change each other's minds about how we feel about it.
No.
And that's what these keyboard warriors and people on social media and Fox News and CNN, and that's what they're all trying to do.
Yeah, they are. They're trying to cause division.
And they're very successful with it.
Yeah.
Very
people would
successful
just
with
look
it.
at real life and
Stay off of the news and look at what's happening in your local town in real life. In real life,
be nice to people.
Be nice to people. Smile at people.
99% of people ain't gonna be mean to you if you're nice.
No. I mean, if I'm walking into a store, I don't care what color you are. I'm going to hold the door for you.
Yeah.
Even if I don't care if you're male or female.
I know it. I'm the same way. Yeah.
If I'm walking into the store and there's somebody directly behind me, I'm going to hold the door for that person.
Yeah.
Regardless of who it is.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's just, and you smile at them. And most of the time they might say, thank you or whatever.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
No problem, buddy. Or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that interaction is as far as I know about that person.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And in my heart, I can say that's a nice person. But guess what? They might not have voted for the same person as I did.
Yeah. Which is okay.
They might not believe the same thing as I. They might be freaking Muslim. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't hang out and chit chat with them, but my interaction with them for that time period was good.
Yeah.
And that's the only way we should judge people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stereotypes out there, and a lot of people are getting stereotyped.
Yes.
I mean, we live in southern Tennessee.
Yeah.
We get stereotyped.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
We get stereotyped.
We do, yeah.
Yeah. Because we're probably running around with no shoes on, no, overalls and no shirt underneath it. And, and people.
And the way we talk.
Way we talk, we sound dumb because we talk slow or whatever. And, we're not geniuses.
No.
I'm not a brain surgeon or nothing, but I'm not ignorant.
Yeah.
I'm not completely dumb. I've lived a lot of life and seen a lot of things and can understand that.
We're not crackheads or meth heads.
No, yeah, exactly. But that's the way.
Yeah, we get.
That's kind of the way we're portrayed. I mean,
yeah, we are. Yeah,
and the rest of the country doesn't live here, so they don't know.
Yeah.
So
they just go based on what they hear from other people.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
If they want to believe that, okay. You're not hurting my feelings.
Yeah.
And if you lived here, you could see, like, hey, these people are probably the nicest dudes I've ever met in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I mean, Southern people are. They have a lot of Southern people are just. We've been raised with manners and X, Y, and Z, and it's just a little bit different. So people are raised differently here. I've got a really good friend of mine who is from close to Chicago. I'm not sure exactly what part of Illinois she lived in, but and her demeanor and stuff about life was just not the same as ours.
Yeah,
she's a great person. She's never been, anything but loving to me or whatever and kind, but she's not going to hold the door open for you and tell you thank you for her opening the door for her. Yeah. She's not that type. That's not the way she was raised.
Yeah.
It's just not, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe not all northern people are like that. Not all Southern people are nice.
No, they're not. No.
I've met dicks here.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I've met a bunch of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but we all get stereotyped into this one thing, and then the news outlets just shovel that coal onto that, and then here you are. You got 50% of America on this side and 50% of America on this side, and why?
That's where they want it. They could control 50%. They can't control 100%.
Well, so there was a guy on the podcast that I was watching. I think it was last week. Actually, it might have been this week while I was off work. I was watching a guy, and he said in the 1600s there was a very wealthy king who had the majority of the money for his kingdom, and he had all these people that were living underneath him.
Yeah.
And so the idea was, he's like, I can't control these people. If they were to want to overtake me, my army's not big enough to hold them off.
Yeah.
So the idea was for him to split it up. And he had, okay, this is my officers, and you are the peasants now. I'm going to pay these officers XYZ amount of money every month to keep the peasants away from me.
Yeah.
And so once he decided to do that, then you had this division.
Mm.
It's easy to control it.
Yeah.
because the officers that are guarding him, they don't want to lose their paycheck, so they're doing a good job out there protecting this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the peasants are not guards, so they hate the guards. And now you have this division right down the middle.
Yeah.
And it's a genius move if you own 1% of the wealth in America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're one of the 1%ers,
Mm-hmm.
it's great. It's great for them. You know, heck, you know, if all of us got together and was like, hey, we're storming the White House, you know, like on January 6th or whatever.
Yeah.
No. But if we were, you know, if everybody in America took up arms and was to try to overthrow the government, they couldn't stop us.
No, they couldn't. No,
they could not stop us. They couldn't do it. I mean, even the military, there would be parts of the military that was
on our side.
Yeah.
Or whoever's side.
I mean, they would be on one side or the other.
Exactly, yeah.
So we would have half the military on one side of it and half the military on the other side of it, and it would just be a big battle.
Yeah.
But either way, it wouldn't stop. You know, they couldn't stop us from overthrowing the government.
Yeah, yeah.
Now then, think about if we all came together, there's no way that the government could stop us. You know what I'm saying?
No, there's not.
Secret Service would just be like,
yeah, there's no way, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we can kill 150 of them. That's how many magazines I got.
Yeah.
I can kill a few of them.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's 3.8 billion of them. Here they come. What are you going to do? So that's what they wanted. They wanted us to be divided. They wanted us to be divided on every front. Racially.
Oh, yeah.
They want us to be divided racially.
Definitely.
They want us to be divided on how we vote.
Mm-hmm.
They want us to be divided on the LGBTQ, whatever that is, that whole movement. They want us to be divided on that. And there's so many people that it's working for.
Oh, yeah.
You know, whether you're in those minority communities or not, it's dividing everybody up.
It is, yeah.
And me personally, I don't care if you're gay or lesbian. What you do at your house is your business, dude.
Exactly.
You know, sometimes we bring up what we do in our house, but we're just trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you voted for Donald Trump or Joe Biden, I don't give a rip, dude.
Mm-hmm.
If you treat me kindly, I'm golden.
Yeah, me too.
I'm golden, baby.
That's all you gotta do, man. Treat people nice.
Treat people nice.
Don't judge them until you know them.
Treat them with respect.
Yeah.
Even. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Not just treat them nice, but treat them with respect. Heck.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the best people I know didn't vote the same way I did.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't understand politics the way I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they understand it better than I do. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why throw a big judgment at them because we don't believe the same way politically or religiously or anything else? Right?
Yeah, 100%.
Can't we all just get along?
I wish we could. We could.
It feels like we could.
We could easily.
It seems like it's so simple, man.
We kind of are. I mean,
honestly,
if you think about it, like,
if you don't watch the news,
you don't get stressed out about nothing.
I mean, my stress levels plummeted when I stopped watching any news.
Yeah.
I just stopped. I was like, I'm done with this mess, dude. It ain't doing nothing but. I mean, it just had me in an uproar, dude. I'm thinking, like, what are we doing?
I know it.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
So I stopped watching it and came to my senses, man. And a lot of people need to do that.
Yeah, I've watched the news like if there's a debate or something like that, you know.
You got to watch the debates and find out what's going on there.
I think that's kind of fun, but
yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna get strung out watching the news 4 or 5 hours a day. Every day, like, you know, Papa did that.
Bad.
Daddy does it a lot too, man.
Does he?
Oh, yeah. I remember going on vacation one time. I don't remember. Papa, he loved watching the news, Fox News,
Yeah.
specifically. But he's like, you got your head in the sand because you don't watch the news.
Talking you, saying
Just
you
like,
got.
nah, I mean,
But here's the thing
I'm
about
just
it.
looking at real situations where I've never had one problem with
Anybody.
any black person, Mexican, Asian. I've never had a problem with any of
I
them.
know.
Never.
Exactly. You got your head in the sand. You're like,
Because I'm just cool with everybody. I mean, like you said, I'm nice to everybody, show everybody respect. And that's all he can ask for, really. I mean,
what do we got to do any differently?
that's it. That's
Just
all you-
because the news told you X, Y, and Z happened, you're up in arms.
Yeah.
No, stop watching that crap.
I know it.
I'm telling you, dude, it will change your life if you get off the news for 3 months. I
Yeah.
told my mom too.
Does she watch a lot?
Well, she did.
Yeah.
She did. She really did watch a lot. And I was like, Mom, okay, I understand that you want to know what's going on out there. That's fine. It's good to know what's going on a little bit. But
They're showing you what they want you to see.
100%.
They're not showing you everything.
They're not showing you everything that's going on in the world. And most of it is they're just showing you the stuff that's going to up your level of anger or whatever towards the other side. That's all they're ever showing you.
Yeah.
And then if you go and do some research and watch it and look at it and actually understand it, 9 times out of 10, it's not as bad as what
Yeah.
Fox News said.
Yeah.
Or it's not as terrible as what CNN is telling you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've before I stopped watching the news, I started watching those the cabinet meetings and everything. I would turn it
Really?
on. Yeah, I would turn it on everything and watch hours of that stuff.
Dang, dude.
And then what you can do is you can watch the cabinet meetings, which are boring.
Yeah.
You can watch every one of them, every minute of it, of every day. You know what I'm saying? Every
Yeah.
time they have it.
Yeah.
You can watch that, the Senate and the House when they get together, and you can watch that. You can literally sit there and watch it, understand it for yourself, and then go turn on the news. And it is insane at how these news channels flip the switch on all
Really?
of it. Yes.
Yeah, that's annoying.
It is insane. I mean, it's literally they're looking for a way to get people riled up.
Yeah.
That's 100% of what they're doing, so that you'll go out and vote a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's all it's about,
That's
man.
it.
Who cares? My life is so much better without the news in it, without any part of it. I don't
Yeah.
want nothing to do with it, man.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm done with the
This
news.
is as much news as I get. Podcasts.
Yeah, I mean, I get most of my news from podcasts now. You know,
I listen to podcasts all the time.
I listen to a lot of podcasts to learn,
Mm-hmm.
and then to try to make our podcast better.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
And that's what I do. So this whole thing started. This whole thing started because we watched. I found a TikTok the other day that I turned on, and it was a white dude doing a little dance, and
Yep.
like 7 black dudes come around this fence and started dancing with him.
Yeah.
And then this black dude gets on the screen after that, and he's like, "This is just proof that
Yep.
we're not all as divided as they're trying to make us look."
Yeah.
you
yeah,
know.
Yep.
And I sent it to you, and I said, "Dude, we need to do a podcast on this."
Yeah.
I mean, it just struck a nerve with me. It's true. You know what I'm saying?
It's 100% true.
I haven't hated any black person I've ever met.
Me either.
I haven't hated any.
I enjoyed being around them and talking to them every single time.
Hilarious.
Every single one of them.
I got one of my good friends who is black. He was my workout partner for a
Yeah.
lot of years. And I mean, if he's not going to heaven, none of us are. That's the way I feel about him. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's just a good dude. He's as good as gold.
Yeah.
And so you're not going to convince me that just he's against you. Because his skin's black. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's stupid,
that
dude.
is stupid. It's ignorant.
It's ignorant. It's ignorant thinking. And the audacity of people to try to throw that down our throats and make us swallow it like this is it. This is how, you know. I can't stand it.
I can't either, dude.
I can't stand it because, like you said, my everyday life, walking around town or whatever, I'm good with, Joe the plumber, and I'm good with Frank the police officer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I know, man.
It's not that much division.
Yeah.
It's just not.
There's not, no.
And there's a lot of people that's coming to that realization now, I think.
I think so. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. But we just wanted to put it out there because we felt like it was something worthy of talking about.
Yeah. This is our outlet.
This is our outlet.
People listen,
too.
we're getting more watches and views every time. So
yeah, it seems to be growing every week.
It's slow, but it's getting there.
Yeah.
So I mean, we got to talk about stuff that could help people and change it.
And I feel like this could change somebody's viewpoint on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, even if it's my mom, if I can get her off the news channel for another hour, you know what I'm saying? That'd be good, man.
Yeah.
But my mom's actually stopped watching a lot of the news because I was like, I was going somewhere with that a few minutes ago.
Yeah, okay.
And I lost it. But so you know what's going on. Can you change it?
Yeah. No, you can't do nothing about it. Not really.
You're sitting there watching it. The only thing you can do is get pissed off about it.
Exactly.
You can't change it.
No, you can't do nothing.
You can't do nothing to change any of that stuff that's going on CNN. You can't do anything to change what's going on Fox News.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do anything to change it. So why entangle yourself with that every day?
Yeah.
And just let it hit you in the head, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I can't do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like the man is mollywopping you.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, it is.
Somebody's just sitting there and you're just sitting there like, that's pissing me off. Well, can't do nothing about it because he's 6'8", 400 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What are you going to do?
Yep. There's probably agendas that we don't even know about. I mean,
100% there is.
I'm not going to go crazy on that, but yeah.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
There is, yeah, I guarantee it.
Yeah, there's stuff going on that we don't know about, but guess what?
Just worry about yourself.
I just live here, dude. I can't do anything about those agendas. I can't change them.
No. We ain't got enough money to even put our 2 cents in on it.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I can't even take a day off work to get over there and talk to somebody about it.
Yeah. I know it, man.
But, I mean, so, the average citizen out here getting all worked up about it is just useless, bro. Stay off Facebook if you can't handle it.
Yep.
If you can't handle it, stay off there.
Yep.
If you can't handle the news, don't watch it. Just quit. You can't change none of that stuff that they're talking about.
Yeah.
You know about it. Okay, my head might be in the sand, like Papa said.
Yeah.
My head he may be in the sand, but I ain't as pissed off as you are.
Exactly.
I guarantee you that.
Exactly.
I ain't as pissed off as you are, and we're both sitting here doing nothing. We're both sitting right here, Papa. Me and you are neither one moving. We ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, they pissed. Okay, you pissed. You mad about something,
Yeah.
We both sitting here, though. We can't do nothing about it. Why get all worked up?
I know, man.
Turn it off.
I think a lot of people think people are just horrible, And
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Like this was the worst, anybody's ever been. Whatever. But I think this is the best time in history, dude. In my opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, I haven't lived any other time.
But if you just look at it,
you can biblically, you can read the Bible and even see that there was more messed up stuff going on back then than there is right now.
I know, yeah. I don't get it.
So yeah, I mean, and another thing is if you do something, there's a lot better chance of you getting busted, bro. there's not as many serial killers out there now. Well,
Yeah.
there's none now. It don't seem like,
Yeah, well,
if there is, then they're probably getting covered up by whatever,
yeah,
law enforcement or whatever, but it just doesn't happen as much. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
And I think there was a statistic about that somewhere saying like, crime is actually down from even like the 80s.
Really?
Yeah. And how much, different it is now versus even the 80s.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't live any other time. All I got to go on is based off right now.
Yeah, 87 to now.
That's
all I got.
79 till right now. But, I mean, as far as, I feel like I would have liked to have grown up in the 20s, man. Because,
Yeah, well,
so
you'd have a different perspective, I'm sure.
it's a different perspective, and there was no news.
Yeah,
Very little news. There's no printing press.
but there was
in the
also,
20s.
in
You'll
the
die from a
teens,
cold.
You got World War One,
The Great Depression.
and then you got
all
the
of
Great
that.
Depression, and then you got World War II, Korean War, Vietnam.
I mean, I've lived through that many wars myself.
I know, but
Not world
you
wars,
didn't get
but
drafted
that's true.
or anything like that.
That's true. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
Our military's big
we
enough
signed up
now.
for the draft.
Right. Yeah, you had
Well,
to do that.
You could draft me, but
Yeah.
I didn't get drafted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And especially Vietnam, I feel like.
That was a.
Well, I mean, that was. I don't know. It's just like, what did we go over there for?
Yeah.
You know?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I'm not either. I'd like
Nobody
to-
really knows
But it's,
exactly why we went over there. That was the whole.
I mean, was they over here like messing with us or something? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Exactly. Like,
No, they had something we wanted, probably. And we went
Probably.
over there and started
Yeah.
trying to fight them.
and they draft a bunch of people.
And they drafted a bunch of people.
Like Forrest Gump, you know? I mean, I don't know.
Yid Force was over there.
Bubba. What the hell? He got shot. That's a good movie, though.
Yeah, man. It's about 4 hours long, it feels like, when you're watching it, though. Golly.
Yeah, it's good, though.
I'm about to get tired of watching it. I have to go.
Yeah.
But anyway, we just wanted to touch on the subject
Yeah.
and tell y'all, like, just take it easy, man.
Yeah. Relax.
Just relax.
Just relax.
Just relax. Chill out.
I'm going to put that on the shirt.
Just relax. Yeah. We need to. That's a good saying.
Yeah.
Just relax. It calms my wife down almost instantly.
Yeah.
Almost instantly calms her down when I
Yeah.
tell her to relax.
All right, guys. That's the end of this show. Remember, just relax.
Yeah, and love one another.
Love
a little
one
bit.
another.
Respect each other a little bit.
Just
dude.
go through your own vision of what the world is. Don't rely on everybody else's input.
Don't rely on a news source or Facebook
If
to
you see
decide.
it-
Yeah,
If you see something,
say something.
say something. You know?
But otherwise, man,
Yeah.
just
Don't be fake about it.
yeah.
Don't push your agenda. Don't make up stuff.
Yes, please.
All right. We'll see y'all next time.
Love y'all.
Love you.